She is a poet, spoken word artist, as well as a playwright and a film writer and director. She wrote and directed Broken, plus directed the Sam Cooke story at the 14th Street Playhouse in Atlanta. Her stage name is Gypsy because she is a woman on the move. The acronym stands for God's Inspired Poetic Scribes Enlighten Everyone. So please join me in welcoming for Gypsy, the queen herself, Shenise Koen.
You won't believe it, but I am a socially awkward, data analyzing nerd. I believe in science. If you can't touch it, if you can't prove it, it didn't happen. I mean, come on, I don't believe in all that woo-woo stuff. So, here I am, new job, new city, about to meet my boss on my first business trip. So I get to the hotel, and man, this has got to be the most fabulous place I have ever been. You could hear the tip-tap of people's heels on the marble floor. I was like, whoa, this place is cool. It looked like a movie set, not a hotel. I looked down at my khaki pants and my polo shirt. Even with my military creases, I was underdressed. That's okay. So I go up to the desk and I check in and I drag my suitcase to the elevator because I need to hurry up so I can meet my boss for dinner and drinks. So I throw my stuff in the room. I really wanted to change because I didn't want to feel as awkward as I did when I first stepped in the room. But I don't have time for that. So I rushed downstairs. Now, this is something you need to know about nerds. We do good when we do tech talk. It's that small talk that get us. So I was like, I hope we don't have to do a whole lot of chit-chat. It's okay. Lisa took the lead. All I had to do was listen because she was giving me our pregame about what we were going to do over this series of meetings the next couple of days. So in between sips of wine and strategies about, you know, this is who's going to do this and this is who's going to do that, I didn't have to say a word. That was cool. So when we get to the elevator, when we get to my floor, I give her this awkward wave. See you at 7. Because we were going to meet for breakfast. As the elevator door closed, I was like, whew, made it through that. Take my little key card and I go and I finally get to look in my room, like really look in my room. Man, that place was decked. It had one of these big barn doors, you know, that slide back and forth in front of the bathroom. And the bathroom had this rain head shower. I was like, yeah, this is cool. So I go in, I looked out the window and I was like, man, look at that view. This is, boy, I've got to come back here. So I thought. So I go in and I take a shower and I try to hurry up and get myself ready for bed because 5:30 comes quick. And to be on time is to be early. Therefore, you know, to be on time is to be late, so therefore you got to be early. So I went on and jumped in the bed, flicking that light off on the way, stumbling over in the dark. I got this thing, I like to pull my head under the covers when I go to sleep. I don't know, it's probably a Navy thing from when I was on the boat. Because, you know, sometimes you have to sleep and everybody else got lights on. So, pull the covers over my head and it doesn't take long for sleep to kidnap me. But it also doesn't take long for me to get jolted out of my sleep. I was like, boom, what the hell was that? That barn door had slid and slammed against that wall, and I was like, okay, did I lock the door? I know I locked the door, because I always lock the door, and then I also pull that little latch thing, so I know I locked the door. Okay, we're gonna keep calm. Maybe I'll just pull the covers down. And now, see, I was afraid of what I would see, but I was more afraid of what I wouldn't see if I pulled the covers down. So, and besides that, I watch enough forensic files. They kill witnesses. So I was like, all right, maybe they'll leave. I'll just wait for them to leave. And then I felt it. The unmistakable pressure of somebody sitting on my bed. Y'all, yeah, I had to pee. That's what happened when I get scared. But I was not gonna move. Oh no, nah, I wasn't gonna move. So I slowed my breathing so I could hear if they were still there. I could feel them still there, but I wasn't gonna look. So it was a battle of the wills for that night. Who gonna leave first? With me. Soon as I thought my company was gone and the daybreak started coming through the windows, I jumped up out of bed and slammed open all the curtains and turned on every light. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get me another room. I am not staying here tonight. Gotta get me another room. So I hurry up and took a shower, and I'm going to the elevator trying to figure out what am I gonna tell these people when I get downstairs. I get down there and I'm, waiting for the elevator doors to open. Man, you know you can't say nothing like that in front of an audience. Look like half the hotel was in the damn lobby. I'm like, okay. One thing I'm not gonna do is I ain't finna play peekaboo all night with no damn ghosts. But here I am, I'm a grown woman, and I got to tell them the boogeyman was in my room last night. Oh, no, but okay, I'm just gonna wait until some of these people leave. But wouldn't you know it, while I'm sitting here waiting, here go my boss and my coworker coming out the elevator. They ready to go to breakfast. All right, so we're gonna go to breakfast. So I'm brave. I'm gonna tell them what happened. See how they react. So I look over my shoulder because you don't want other people to hear because you already sound kind of weird. So I said, there's a ghost in my room. And I relayed what happened the night before. Now my coworker, she smirked a little bit and raised her eyebrow and tilted her head like, yeah, you a real weird one. And then my boss, my new boss, first trip, new boss, did you have any more wine when you went upstairs? Oh, great. So my boss thinks I was hammered and my coworker thinks I'm crazy. So I sit there and I weigh these odds right here. Am I going to go to the desk and get that same reaction from the clerk when I try to tell them I need another room? Or am I going to spend another 2 nights with a ghost? Look stupid. Spend the night with a ghost. Stupid ghost. Ghost wins. So, but I was strategic. I kept all the lights on, all the curtains open. Hell, it wasn't my LA view. And I would wait until I was dead tired to go upstairs. And you know what? I have to pass there sometimes. And 10 years later, I still won't stay there ever again.